Welcome to Data Management for Clinical Research. We have several busy weeks ahead, but we hope the content of this course will be practical and useful to you. As we get started, I wanted to cover a few basics about how this class will work, including what you need to know in advance and what you don't, what you should expect every week, how the course will be graded in general, and where to find extra information, venues for discussion, course help, and technical support. Some of you may be wondering if this is the right course for you. This course is designed to be a practical, hands-on, high-level introduction to the field, and it's geared towards people with experience in related fields, like medicine, computers, science research in general, or data management outside of medicine. That might include clinicians who are interested in learning about the data management aspects of research, researchers who want to learn best practices for data management and practical skills to apply in their studies, and lab or research study staff who want hands-on practice. It might also include medical and informatics students, data managers in other fields who are interested in how to collect and manage data in clinical research, or biostatisticians who are interested in data capture and management. This course is right for anyone interested in an overview of the field. The key takeaway is that this course is not designed for people who are already experts in the field. If that's you, you'll probably recognize all the material. But don't let that discourage you from participating if you want to. We're very interested in your insights and participation on the discussion boards. There aren't too many things you need to know in advance. You should be comfortable using the internet and web applications in general. You can fill out web forms easily. You know the general lingo about computers and user interfaces. You should understand basic medical concepts too. We'll be mentioning concepts like systolic and diastolic blood pressure, specific symptoms, diseases, or diagnoses, without explaining exactly what they are. Nothing obscure though. You should also have a general idea about basic research concepts like what we mean by demographic data, a research hypothesis, a study protocol, a study outcome, or the difference between quantitative and qualitative research. And what do you not need to know in advance? You don't need to know how to use REDCap. We're going to be using a program called REDCap for the applied parts of this course. REDCap is a web application for capturing clinical research data. It has lots of features that will help us provide you with hands-on experience with the concepts we're teaching. REDCap was developed here at Vanderbilt, and Paul will tell you later how that came about. The important thing about that is that the programming team is right down the hall, so we could ask them to make some of the necessary additions to REDCap so that it could be plugged into the Coursera environment. We have a special instance of REDCap running for this class. You can access it at the website datacourse.org. It's linked up to Coursera's user system using OpenID, which just means you only need your regular Coursera name and username and password to log in. Our hands-on assignments are going to be in REDCap. But don't worry about that for now. We'll give you detailed instructions on how to access REDCap and how to use it once we get to that part of the course. Even though we're doing our work in REDCap, you should realize there's a world of software solutions out there. Many great tools are designed to help you capture data for your research studies. REDCap is a great general purpose program for research data capture, but it's not the only one. I originally had a slide here filled with the logos of many popular programs, but that didn't fly by our copyright reviewers. So we can talk about the other systems on the discussion boards instead. Some tools are designed for surveys, some for electronic data capture, others for managing every aspect of a trial, including organizing your biospecimens in huge freezers, complex billing operations, and printing shipping labels for your packages. Other software solutions are designed for very specific environments, like sending out surveys to mobile phones, data collection using interactive voice response systems, or public health data collection in places where you have no internet access. Some of these tools are free, others are vendor systems. If you're curious about REDCap, it's available for free to nonprofit organizations and governments at the moment, but not directly to individuals. Every week in this class, you can expect to have a couple hours of video lectures from Paul, Firas, or me, as well as some segments from guest speakers. Once we get to the section involving REDCap, we'll also have some tutorial videos on how to get started with REDCap, design your own data collection forms and test them, and then use some of the advanced features of the application. The concepts you'll learn using REDCap will carry over to many other types of electronic data capture systems. We'll have a weekly quiz on the course material and some hands-on assignments using REDCap that will follow from what we learn in class and the tutorial videos. Your score in this course will be based primarily on the results of quizzes, which will be untimed, and the assignments you will complete in REDCap. The key to the assignments will be understanding the concepts and best practices that we present, and then being able to apply them by critiquing a poor data collection instrument or designing a practical survey based on specifications we provide you. Check the Coursera webpage for Data Management for Clinical Research for the latest specifics on the assignment grading policies. And finally, I wanted to mention some places you can visit for additional information. Stop by the course discussion board on Coursera to ask questions about the material or join in on conversations on extended topics. We'll have a course wiki that you can visit for reference material and supplemental content. And check our Coursera page for announcements and other help resources. We'll also be on Twitter. You can tweet us at DataCourse, which we hope will be easy to remember, or use the hashtag DMCRMOOC, which is a bit harder to remember, sorry. It's the first letters of our course title, Data Management for Clinical Research plus MOOC. But at least we hope the hashtag won't overlap with other content. That's it for what you need to know about how the course works. In the next video, we'll cover the basic concepts for this course, plus what topics are included and excluded in the material of the next few weeks.